everyone, my name is Megan, aka Simply Simmer, and I was just recently disabled from Facebook for 87 days, but I found a loophole that got me my account back within 2 days, and I wanted to share that with you. So make sure to stick around through the whole video so I can go over every single step that I took to get my account back. So before we get started, I did just want to let you know that I do have another video on my YouTube channel kind of explaining what happened, which the too long didn't watch version of that is I don't know. I don't know what happened. My account randomly got disabled on August 1st, and I could not get a hold of Facebook no matter what I did. I tried emailing, calling, Twitter, Better Business Bureau, all kinds of things, and I couldn't get any response from any human beings. I had loads of comments on the video of people all experiencing the same thing that I was experiencing. Now, on that video, there were also tons of comments of spammers trying to get people to contact random accounts on Instagram, email, things like that in order to hack into your account and regain access. I just want to let you know that this video does not include any of that. Those are awful people. They are scammers. They do not work for Facebook. They cannot access your Facebook account. So please do not pay anybody any money to hack into your account. They're just going to take your money and run. So please don't do that. All right, so on to the good stuff. Like I mentioned, I was disabled for 87 days, and I could not get a hold of anybody from Facebook no matter what I tried. I did submit probably a dozen complaints to the Better Business Bureau, and they replied to every single one of them, but it was all with generic copy and paste answers that did not help the solution at all. They were all directing me to the Facebook Help Center, or they told me that they couldn't help me on the Better Business Bureau, or they asked for my email address and then never replied after that. So contacting Facebook on the Better Business Bureau is not going to get you anywhere. We had also started a whole hashtag of hashtag Facebook disabled me on Twitter, and we probably had 50 new tweets a day with that hashtag. It was even a trending hashtag for a couple of days there, and it just never went anywhere. Facebook never responded to that. So needless to say, I figured I would never get my account back, and I just cut it as a loss and decided, fine, I'm just going to use Twitter from now on, and I'm just going to hope that doesn't get disabled too. So as I'm scrolling through Twitter one day, I get an ad for the Oculus Quest 2, which is a new headset from Oculus, who is owned by Facebook. I mean, I'm a gamer myself, and out of curiosity, I did click on the ad and just kind of checked it out, was looking at reviews, and that's whenever I discovered that if you purchase an Oculus Quest 2, you have to sign into it using a Facebook account. There is no workaround for it. If you don't have Facebook, then you can't use your Oculus headset. So that didn't seem like it was going to be a very beneficial purchase for me, but I was curious of what might happen if somebody purchased the headset first and then ended up in my situation where Facebook just randomly disables them for no reason. So out of curiosity, I went over to their website, which is just oculus.com, and up at the top, there is a button for support. This brings you to the Oculus Support site, which is just support.oculus.com. And over on the left side, there is an option for Contact Us. This page here says that the Oculus team will contact you as quickly as possible, generally within 1 to 2 business days. I don't have an Oculus account, and I also don't own an Oculus. And at the bottom here, there is an option to submit a support ticket. And it brings you to the request form, which says, please choose your request type below. So I put that I need help with an Oculus account. It asks for some information like your first name, last name, and in the subject line, I put Facebook account disabled. The next section asks for the details of the Oculus issue you're experiencing. I really don't remember the exact wording that I used, but it was something along the lines of this. My Facebook account was disabled on August 1st, 2020. I did not violate terms of service, and I have been unable to upload requested documentation because there are fewer reviewers available due to the coronavirus. I would like to purchase an Oculus Quest 2, but I do not feel comfortable making this purchase until my account is reinstated. I am requesting speedy assistance so I can make this purchase. So essentially what I was doing was I was trying to let them know, I want to make this purchase. You have a sale from me, but I'm not going to give you my money until you fix my account. Which is pretty reasonable because I'm not going to pay $300 for a headset that I can't even use. So the next little section here says I need help with accessing my Facebook account to use Oculus. For the product, I selected Oculus Quest 2, device, and headset. On this part here, this Oculus username and Oculus account email, you'll notice that there's not a red star, meaning this information is not required. So I left those blank. This part here, this email address on Facebook account also is not required, but I filled that information out anyway, just to make it easier on the support person reading this ticket. The last section here says, which of the following did you use before contacting support today? I chose these top 4 options, and then I submitted my ticket. And to be honest with you, I didn't really know if this was going to work or not because I had just been getting the runaround for almost 3 months, and I figured it was just another form to fill out that's going to go unanswered. So then within like 2 hours, I actually did receive a response from somebody asking for a little bit more information about what was going on. So they asked for a few things, and this was mostly just contact information. So they were asking for the name and the email address for my Facebook account, an alternative email address, the Oculus product serial number, and the exact error message I received with screenshots, as well as my country of residence. So most of those were pretty cut and dry. Just give them my name, my email address, my country of residence. Those were all very easy to answer. But the one thing that I was a little worried about was the fact that it was asking for an Oculus serial number when I don't own one. So for that answer, I just put that I had not purchased one, but I was waiting to purchase until my Facebook account was reinstated. I honestly wasn't even sure if that was going to go anywhere, but I decided, all right, we'll just wait and see. So the next thing that I did, and I really don't know if this makes a difference or not that I did this, but whenever I did this, it did open up a few more options of contact for me. So I just wanted to go over that. And I don't know if this had any influence on getting my account reinstated or not, but I just wanted to show you guys. So on my email, and I have most of this blurred out for obvious privacy reasons, but this is the email that I received. And as you can see, as I hover my mouse over it, right here, there's a little link that says View Ticket. So I was actually able to click on this, and it brought me to an actual page that I could view the ticket and the status of everything. Down here in the bottom right-hand corner, there is a live chat option. So I had my name, my email address, my preferred language, and then I could enter a message here. And I'm not going to do it on this video right now, but I was able to actually speak with a live person. So one of the chat messages that I had was just me seeing if the chat would go any faster. Person actually got on the chat within 2 minutes. So we were actually able to talk in real time, and I have a lot of this blurred out just for privacy reasons. But as you can see, the timestamps on these, I mean, 12:47, 12:48, 12:48, 12:48, 12:49. It was in real time. I was actually speaking with a real person, and I could tell just by their response that this was an actual person. It was not a robot just sending canned responses to me. So I don't know if one of my live chat messages fixed this or if it was that original ticket that fixed it. So I had submitted a couple tickets. I might be a little impatient, but I'm very persistent and I really wanted to get a response on this. I really wanted to get my account back. So I did have those tickets going. In addition to this Oculus support, I realized I legitimately do own a Facebook portal. My parents and I actually use it a lot because my kids like to video chat with my parents, and we've had a Facebook portal since December. And I realized this portal that I have is legitimately a paperweight. I can't use my Facebook portal because it requires a Facebook account to use. So in addition to sending those messages to Oculus, I wanted to see if there was also a support site for the portal. So I did a quick Google search of just Facebook portal support, and sure enough, there's a site, portal.facebook.com. So I clicked on that, and sure enough, we have different ways to contact Portal. Now, my account is fixed now. It does show my information here, and it did not have these two options for chat with us or talk to us before. There was only an option to email us whenever my account was still disabled. So I did send an email over to them, basically the same thing. I just explained, hey, I've got this portal and it's essentially a paperweight. Can you help me? And again, they responded within about 2 hours. It took about a day, and I really hadn't received any follow-up from anybody, so I figured, whatever, it's probably not going to happen. I didn't want to get my hopes too high. And last night at around midnight, my account was re-enabled. So I don't know if it was Oculus or if it was Portal, or if it was just completely random timing, which I doubt, but my account was back, and I was so shocked. I had no idea what to even do. All of my pictures were still there, my messages, even my search history was still there from before I got disabled. And in addition to that, I know a lot of people have business accounts that are tied to their personal pages. I actually had a Facebook gaming creator page that was also back. I did have to go back in and publish the page, but that was it. All of my followers were still there, my pictures, my recent live streams, things like that. Everything was still there. Still haven't gotten any kind of follow-up or reason why it happened. I don't know that I'll ever find out why. So it seems like it was just some kind of major technical glitch and there just wasn't a way to contact anybody. But this is kind of a loophole to try and get through to somebody. So hopefully the steps that I took will help you get your Facebook account back. Let me know in the comments if it works for you or not. And like I said, it only took about a day or two before my account actually did get reinstated, but it's back and I'm so happy and thankful that it's there. And I really hope that this video helps you if your account has been disabled. If it does, let me know in the comments. And if it doesn't, also let me know in the comments. I'm going to keep a pinned comment at the top of all of the comment sections so that we can kind of know if this issue is still working or not. If at any point it stops working, I will change the pinned comment to let you all know that it's not working anymore. But hopefully this stays working and that everybody can just get their accounts back if they were wrongfully disabled. So with that being said, I am back on Facebook. So if you want to give me a follow at facebook.com/simplysimmer19. I'm also on Twitter at twitter.com/simplysimmer_YT like YouTube. I'm also on Instagram at simplysimmer19. And of course, I'm also on YouTube. I typically make gaming videos of Sims 4. So if you're into that, definitely consider subscribing. And I hope you all the very best in getting your Facebook accounts back. Bye, everybody.